Okay, here we are, you guys. We're back. We're back from the future. That's right. I visited the future this morning. It's not looking great. We're here. We're staying present-minded. We're gonna play Pokemon. I'm gonna open the repeat ball that we didn't open last night. I'm gonna open other things. I'm gonna open these here, 2 bonus blister packs. Ooh, and maybe 1 more Destined Rivals pack. To go with the Destined Rivals bonus Bongus Cartas. And furthermore, what else are we gonna do? I'm going to play some Pokemon. Now, I wanted to finish off this area, so here we are. No Alpha. Put my bench on for a little while, and no Starmie. Okay. Up. Okay, we got our Shalfa Shark. That was pretty epic. Bench method undefeated. We got a green baby shark. And hopefully we got our Tynamos and we can get the fuck. Nice. Let's see. Neither Tynamo. Oh, that hurts. That hurts, man. I have to be here quite a bit longer. We're gonna definitely start the stream with some active hunts. Probably gonna head on over to Area 20 to farm me up some starters. The other option may be Area 5 teleports. I'm just so surprised that none of these guys on the list are spawning, and it really makes me worry about some of these lucky guys. So wait, but those were daytime spawns? Maybe we just check the nighttime spawns first. Let's not be crazy. Speaking of being crazy, let me turn on my chat. And you know what? I'm gonna get these out of here because I can foresee this being a massive inconvenience. Ooh, look how conveniently they go there. Look at that. So many problems are being solved preemptively. All right. Well, I'm excited. It's been quite a day. Quite a day today. I'm excited for a nice long Saturday stream. Pretty sure we learned that at least some of these spawns are day to night spawns. So perhaps well, we got the Shalfa Sharpedo. That's pretty lit. To add to the Shalfa squad. Gotta be happy with that. The Staryu still eludes us. Today we will We'll start with Area 20. I have a feeling that Area 20 is going to be good for us today. We just got like 100 chicories. No, so we need a Bulbasaur, 2 Bulbasaurs, 1 Totodile, 2 Tepigs, 2 Charmanders. It's a crazy spread. That is a pretty crazy spread. Only a few of those can even be. Oh, and we need 3 Squirtles. We haven't even seen 1 Squirtle. There's still a lot of Shalfas that we could get from the middle and be really happy about. Oh, that's not good. Who do we think is going to be the first person to shine? I mean, first Pokemon. Pokemon are people too, you guys. Do you think that there's going to be like a game where Pokemon get like voting rights? Like the right to marry people in own land? Like, my Lucario should inherit my home. My kids are all Nepo babies. My Lucario, at least he fucks me right. Hold on. I love him. Like, whoa, Grandpa. Hold on, what? What? You heard me. Ever since your grand died, Lucario's been the only one that loves me. Hey, fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Grandpa. You do you, bro. Guys, at least Grandpa's happy. At least Grandpa's happy, dude. You guys could've, you know, spent more time with him, taken him to the movies, you know. Probably still would have fucked his Lucario. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? In that circumstance. Okay, guys? It's only human. It's only the human thing all of us would do if we were in Grandpa's shoes. His stinky, tough acting Tenactin shoes. Sponsor me, tough acting Tenactin. They still make that shit. Found like 100 cans in my dad's bathroom when we moved in here. I was like, damn, dude, you were really struggling, huh? He was really struggling with the athletes and their feet. Ooh-wee. So over the past few days, I have done something very therapeutic. To where I not only watched the new season of Fiona and Cake up to date, up to where it is. I just realized I need to do a perimeter check here. Amazing, very harrowing experience, I will say. It's not the fun and games that I was desperately needing after living in the real world for 2025. But truly a harrowing and well-written experience. Yeah, somehow deeply spiritual, as all Adventure Time somehow was, and yet very cartoonish and amusing. Absolutely captivating. Character development, I believe, is like the heaviest handed tool. But I also caught up on some Adult Swim series that I have unfortunately slept on. And I feel like that's a huge part of me that needs a little bit of love. Like, I haven't really kept up with a lot of my American animation. That's like my favorite thing in the world is like cartoons and animation. I was an Adult Swim kid, and I feel like I've fallen off with that in the past few years with a lot of the responsibilities I've had. And there's so many cartoons that I really want to watch. Also, I want to watch Gumball. I never gave Gumball a chance. And I'm seeing memes, and I want to watch the Gumball. It looks amazing. But so I watched Haha You Clowns Season 1, I think in its entirety. So I guess that's a newer show. Oh my god. It's indescribable, that show. It's somehow, like, extremely touching while being the most silliest, like, goofballiest shit ever. It's delightful. It's absolutely delightful. So I watched the whole show. They're rather short episodes, but, like, the dad character is great, and the kids are absolutely buffoons, and I love it. It's very funny. It's a very fun show. And then I watched the first episode, finally, of Smiling Friends, and wow. Wow, that was a dark puppy. That was a really dark, hilarious but dark experience. Oh my god. For a show called Smiling Friends, it got real dark. But that was rather cathartic to get to watch some of these Adult Swim shows that I've been putting off watching, and I look forward to kind of bridging that gap over the next few months. and hopefully putting some time into making videos on my sister channel, Canon Events, talking about some of these experiences that I'm having in these shows. So that'll be fun. I gotta catch up on my One Piece videos though. So that was number one. We gotta become an Excelsior member of the One Piece community. We've already entered the Pokemon sphere. It's the two greatest things of all time, is Pokemon and One Piece. I feel like the Dragon Ball community is a little dangerous. Like, I love Dragon Ball Z, don't get me wrong. I love Dragon Ball Z. It's one of the greatest animes, in my opinion, for fun. For funsies, for enjoying it. And oh my god, no. No! But the Dragon Ball community, like, we don't have the same debates in the Dragon Ball community. And it's all like, because Dragon Ball started as a gag series. And the power system is not consistent, to say the least. So then all the debates become power scaling debates in Dragon Ball Z. Like, One Piece is peak fiction. One Piece is like, we're talking about literary devices, we're talking about foreshadowing, we're talking about symbolism and themes and motifs and characterization and all of that. That's what I'm here for. Now, I could talk about Piccolo, aura farming, and Dripolo, the Drip Master. I could talk about that a lot. You can make some Piccolo videos about how Piccolo is very emblematic of like that ideal father who's not your father. Your father from another mother. I don't know how else to say that. But yeah, it's Dragon Ball Z is like, you know, 2.5 dimensional at best, at most times, and I love Dragon Ball Z. I don't mean to talk shit. I'm not in a rush to enter the Dragon Ball Z sphere as a Dragon Ball Z commentator until Super 2 comes out, when I'm fucking 90 years old, and then and then we can make some Dragon Ball Z critiques. Cause fuck my life, dude. I want it so bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I live for Dragon Ball. Daima was great, but it's not canon. They were like, oh yeah, it's canon. It's not canon. Yeah, it might be canon. No, it's not canon. They teased us so hard. You know, sometimes I can be into that, but like, just be straight with me, dude. This is Dragon Ball Z we're talking about. Just be straight with me, dude. Just tell me like it is. Tell me like it is, please. There's a Dratini up here. I didn't know that. It's not close enough to the bench we were sitting on, unfortunately. Unfortunately. What would be? Nothing on this side so far. Maybe some Ghastlies at night? Yo, I haven't seen a single Ghastly, and I just feel like it's because they're spawning in places that we're benching at night, but we're not going and checking at night. Like, I'm here in the daytime. Are there any roof benches? Get a roof bench. Let me get a roof bench. Poor favor. Whack. This whole city is incorrectly planned. They made large mistakes. They made small mistakes. They made medium mistakes. Now there are Pokemon everywhere. Nobody has time for the people. I like the memes where it's like actual citizen living in Lumiose City, and then like someone's trying to farm Mega Crystals with their Charizard using like Flame Rush or Fire Blast or some shit. And it cuts to like a movie with the wall being blown in by like a truck. Because basically, would Area 16 reset this dude? Probably not. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. No. No, it wouldn't. Alright, so we definitely need to get Swirlixes. We got the Spritzy. We haven't seen one Swirlix, which is highly unfortunate. How? You can only access it from the roof? Bollocks. Why is it cooler when British people say words like that? So much cooler. It's because we get all the food that tastes good. Think about it. They get cool words, we get good food. I'll take the food. I'll take the food any day. Oh my god, this whole sector is so inaccessible. Imagine being disabled in Lumiose City. This game hates disabled people, okay? We need a petition to make Lumiose City disability accessible. Okay. Trust me, I had to take my injection today, bro. I was getting real close to needing to go in my walker today. I haven't needed that thing in 5 years. I tried to do a little leg exercise. I got up and I fell back in my chair. I was like, oh yeah, I'm disabled. I forgot. Sometimes I forget. I'm doing so well these days. Well, not this specific day, of course. But I had to go like a month without my injection because I had a little bit of a skin infection. Ooh, fun stuff. Just a little tiny little bump, but it was a bacteria that's serious enough when you're on my meds, which makes you susceptible to skin infections, murdering. So protocol is you get a little antibiotic, a little penicillin or some shit. Get off the injections, which are an immune suppressant. That's the whole problem here. So like a common cold, a little staph infection could literally kill me. Just corrupt my whole body. I turn into like a zombie. Some shit. They don't know. Okay. The medication I inject is very powerful. It suppresses my immune system in a very specific way. But apparently it's manufactured in the ovaries, get this, of Chinese hamsters. I don't know why they have to be hamsters, and I don't know why they have to be Chinese, and I don't know why they can't manufacture the chemical in like their butts or something. But that's what Google told me. And it's very expensive substance. It's like the blue shit they get out of horseshoe crabs. Like what? Which is kind of crazy that like modern medicine is just still like pulling weird substances out of animals in 2025. It's like, oh yes, we found the cure for cancer in this hamster. Terrifying. And then like what mad scientists, I'm sure they just like use human enzymes in the hamsters because they're lab rats and that's legal or something. I don't know, but I just picture like them sucking the life out of these poor little hamsters and they're like, eee! And it's like, yes, when I have 1,000,000 hamster souls, I will be able to become immortal. Like, whoa, bro, hold on. Hold on, dude, stop, leave the hamsters alone. I have the best and worst imagination. Because imagine being kept up at night by shit like that. Like, you don't want this. You don't want this. Imagine, like, being someone I'm sleeping next to, and I just, like, wake you up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. I'm like, babe, do you think the hamsters' souls are okay? Like, yeah, babe, the hamsters are fine. Bro, undefeated hamster soul-sucking sound. I don't think I can make that jump. I don't know why I want to make the jump, but I want to make the jump. Yo, we did it! Peak out. Look at the landing. Wow. Peak athleticism. And we're right up here by the billboard. Okay, guys, we're going to do a street art. Oh, let's see. Patricia. Damn, throw it back, Patricia. We're going to do a street art. Paint the town red. Oh, fuck. Patricia, what do we do? No! It took so long to get there. She can't attack the wall? Guys. Guys, I'm disappointed. Patricia! Kill this Ghastly. Oh, you're not Patricia. Hi, Mewtwo. How you doing, Mewtwo? Oh, it's good to see you, bro. Mewtwo's a good guy. Mewtwo's also, like Patricia, Mewtwo is a them day. Mewtwo's just thick. Mewtwo identifies as thick. Okay, how did I get up there in the first place? Fuck me. That was pretty sick athletic performance. So. I'm sure because I'm the greatest Pokemon athlete of all time, I can repeat that. Okay, wait. So, I mean, that was the perimeter though. So let's go this way. Let's get on over here. I don't think that's gonna get anything here, but maybe some apes. Apparently, if you give quest people a shiny Pokemon, you just get to look at a shiny for the rest of the game. So I highly recommend if you have spares of like Slurpuff or anything like that you give it to those guys. Just fucking do it. It'll be cool. Nah. Dang. I don't think there are any residuals. We gotta go farm Area 20. I'm gonna let Patricia burn out because I want to see the Mewtwo Megas. Patricia's so cool. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if we could finally get our Staryu? How might one farm this? Is there something in range that can be reset? I think there are benches. I'm sure you could farm that with a bench somewhere around this point. Okay, so nothing. Damn. Hey, y'all. You got that assist. Undefeated. What, the birds aren't sleeping? Birds have to sleep, you guys. IRL birds, they can't survive without sleeping. It's true. That's why if you hear birds tweeting at night, it's a big deal. It means that the hash slinging slasher. The slash bringing. The hash slinging slasher. It's true. True facts. Okay, we've been duped. No residuals. Go. Oh, there are benches here. I don't think they're close enough to the no, of course not. What would they be close enough to? Cleffa. These benches could reset a Cleffa? Oh. Yo ho ho ho. I was not aware. I was not aware. Wait. Did we hear... Did we just hear a shiny sound? I thought I heard something. Maybe there's an item? Huh. Alright, so we know where we're getting our Cleffa. This Sharpedo's going on the Shalfa squad. For sure. And this Slowpoke is going to go full on the spot. Nice. So we still need the Tynamos from Area 10. But since we're down to 1 there, we can do that another time. For now, we'll focus on areas that can really give us big hits. In this area, we need Medicham and Froakie. We have everyone else. In Area 5, a Shalfa Abra would do it for me, but just Electrike, really? But I feel like Electrike has been very tricky. I think it would have spawned already if it was possible to spawn it. Maybe it's because it's up on top of the building that like it's farther than the distance on the floor, like it's actually using the hypotenuse. And as someone who understands being high on hypotenuse, I for one object to this message. I don't think it's fair to use geometry on Pokemon players, because we obviously abandoned math years ago when we started calculating the amount of money and time we're spending on this franchise. It became useless to us. Pigeon. Kia. Doesn't check the Pokemon he came to see. Alright, let's do some rapid resets here in Area 5. And try to give it like maybe 30 resets. Looking for a Froakie. I just turned off my AC. That noise gets annoying. Guys, I'm really excited to open my repeat ball. We'll open this when we get a Froakie, hopefully. Maybe we need to wait until we get a fire starter at Area 20, huh? We'll open something else first. It's a real special repeat ball, isn't it? Now these come with 1 Destined Rivals, 1 Surging Sparks, and 1 Journey Together. They should say E25 on the bottom, but I know another fan was saying that they got OBF and Stellar Crown in them. Personally, I wouldn't be upset to get OBF and Stellar Crown over Journey Together. As much as I want to rip Surging Sparks and Destined Rivals, I'm so done with Journey Together. I've ripped probably over 600 packs at this point, and I haven't gotten a single SIR. Destined Rivals, I was a little happier to wait. We got our first SIR from Destined Rivals this week on stream. 2 nights ago. Or 3 nights ago, maybe. I don't know. And it was the Yen Mega. It was the first SIR, so we're going in order, I guess. I'm just looking forward to ripping more Destined Rivals, because it seems like they are going to be reprinting that a lot. It's like a slow burn, because as it seems, the Mega Evolutions era is going to be very slow. This Ascended Heroes special release set is going to take 5 months to get out. We're going to start seeing our ETBs showing up in the end of January, which is not that far away. But the last component of the set, the booster bundles, aren't going out until April 30th or April 21st or something. So that's the slowest release of a Pokemon set that I've seen so far. However, maybe not, because I mean, those are just the main parts of the set. We're seeing like newer boxes of Paldean Fates going out now, and 151 as well. Like Blooming Waters wasn't an immediate release, that took some time. So like we see that they come back with like a special collection. They're coming out with the Black and White collection on December 20th, I believe, at Costco. So get ready to fight people at Costco. God, no, my Costco does a good job. They only let you take 2, and yada yada yada. Pretty good. I like my Costco. I got some family members of an old friend of mine work there, so I get to see some friendly faces there. That's always nice. Oh my God! I saw there was a restaurant in the after-school care place I grew up at, and this guy fed me my whole childhood. I ran into the guy that ran that restaurant when I was a kid, and you know, these people were old when you were young, and you think you'll never see him again. And there he was, looking the same. And he says, "Oh yeah, I'm really old. I'm 73." I'm like, "Oh my God, you're way younger than I thought you were." This guy was in his 50s when I was a kid. Like, I thought he was ancient. But that was really nice. Costco, where you see old friends and old people that you thought probably were dead. So I was so happy to see that guy, man. What a blessing. He told me I gotta go to temple sometime. I gotta go get right with the Lord. He invited me to synagogue. Bet I'll be there, dog. I need some Havanilas. Say, it's like the Hail Mary. That's not how that works. Alright, young man, I need you to say 12 Havanilas before bed every night this week. It's not how. You just got little Jewish kids doing the dance before bed, doing the horror. I should make up lore and just tell like my Catholic friends just random shit. Yes. I feel like I've done that for years. It's very fun. It's very fun until someone starts a pogrom on you. It's all fun and game. Guys, Saturday stream. I feel my energy come back. I definitely, my medicine hit me like a fucking horse for a bit there. So I was late to start streaming. I'll come back. Hit me like a horse though, dude. I just had to lay down in the middle of the day. Who does that? A lot of people. A lot of people do that. I had to fully recline and decline. I had to just shut down. It was like, uh-oh. Boop, 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 boop. Why didn't we evolve with helpful like signal codes and sounds and beep codes and stuff to help us know what's wrong with it? Like a computer? Like when your computer gets a shutdown problem and it'll make beep codes? I need that. I need that, bro. Just like beep, 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 beep. And I'll be like, ah. My kidneys are failing. My butt fell off. I feel like that one's easy to diagnose. It's very easy to diagnose a butt falling off. It's hard to miss. It's hard to miss, you guys. I swear, you know, I had that happened to a guy in my high school. You know, his butt fell off. So these things happen. Alright, we're doing a check. A dramatically slow. No shit. And no blue Medicham either. That's a little frustrating that Medicham is so slow to shine for us. Always glad to see my people are doing well. I'm just kidding. It was all questions from D&D players.
Can I homebrew this weapon because the weapon I want to use does bludgeoning damage and I want to do slashing damage? And it was like,
Bro, of course. Be more assertive. Tell me, hey, I'm gonna use a staff, but it does slashing damage instead of bludgeoning damage. I say go ahead. There are pros and cons to every damage type. No, you can't use elemental type on your basic weapon. Crazy. Unless you set it on fire and you're comfortable with it burning. Out. Forever. Then we can talk about it. Of course, poison works different. It sucks when you... Okay, so as a dungeon master, like... There are my games that they're my pro games, and those are study games, and then, like, the house games with the players that have, like, finished campaigns, or, like, friends, or whatever. Those games are the ones that are hard to schedule, right? Because those games aren't with, like, you know, committed players. Those games are more frivolous. Even if they are with committed players, not everyone's taking them as seriously as a game that everyone's, you know, paying to be there, and they have to wait 2 weeks, and, you know, it's a big deal. Ceremonies. So... when I have inspiration for the homebrew games and I can't run them, it's like a tickle in the back of my head, dude. It's like an itch. You can't scratch. It's awful. I had this epiphany for a homebrew game, and we've been off for a while with it. And I'm like, come on, guys, let's get the gang back together. Come on, I had this idea. I figured out how to work through this barrier that we were having. And we haven't been able to get back together, and I'm dying. I'm dying to give it a shot. Dying to give it a shot. But it's probably for the best, because I got enough on my plate with the main games and different other gigs I'm working on in this TCG background. Wanted to do other things. I just wish I could do a Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Really. But then the clone of me that has to do the editing would, like, murder the rest of us for having more fun. For sure. Or, the Vegapunk clone of me that just goes to the bathroom all the time. Because I don't have fun in there. That's not a fun job. It's the worst job of them all. The cleaning and bathroom one. It's the one that we all pick on. He's not even Trevor anymore. He's just Melvin. I'm just picking on Melvin. Not cool, guys. Not cool clone me's. I wonder what the original would do if I had, like, a bunch of clones. Like, would this me just, like, retire? Just like, alright, there's like 15 of me. I'm gonna disappear. Peace. None of you have the same traumas and things to deal with. You guys will be fine. You guys will be fine. Peace, clones. And then, like, I pop in every other season to check on the clones. It's a sitcom, guys. It's obviously a sitcom. There's no way this is not a successful sitcom for, like, 4 seasons on, like, I don't know, probably on HBO. Let's be real. It's not going to be ABC friendly. Call it clone grown. From the makers of butt stuff. It's just B-U-T, comma stuff. It's a great show that I never really had an idea for what the show would be. But the name is great. Butt stuff. It's probably one of my greatest works. You'll never see it coming. Butt stuff. Fuck. He's on fire. It's true. True facts. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. I hate how hungry I get when I take this fucking injection, man. I ate like a full ass meal. I had 2 baked potatoes, 2 strips of bacon, and 3 eggs. And a tortilla. I don't even usually eat flour substances. Okay, it's just backup. That's just backup for when I need to put the food in something. Okay, like if I'm making a food that needs to go inside of something, like a fajita. Okay? You need the tortillas on deck. But since they keep for so long, you know what I mean? You grab the buy one, get one free mini mission tortillas. Okay, at your local grocery store, and you pop them on the shelf. They can just look at you for a while. They can just observe the kitchen. You don't need to eat them every day. I feel like gluten is it's not good for us. It's like a treat for me. It's almost, you know, like bread is like cookies for me. And then cookies are like ice cream for me, and ice cream is like diamonds. Like, I don't get to have ice cream unless someone else that's beautiful and is dating me wants ice cream. Because if I get a thing of ice cream alone, that shit is just disappears. It goes immediately inside of me. I can't even enjoy the flavor. That's how quickly I eat ice cream. I'm just like... Oreos? What Oreos? You can't see me. I got a glass of milk. I gotta refill the glass of milk. I drank the whole glass with the first row. It's bad. It's not good. It's not good, okay? And it's not like I'm afraid of, you know, gaining weight or anything. That seems to be impossible. I've lost so much weight. I'm not even trying. I don't know how. It's probably the tapeworm. He speaks to me. Speaks to me. In the back of my mind. In the back of my car. Oh my god. I think he said those lyrics at the show, his last show. Like, he actually said the meme lyrics. Crazy, dude. How is he not... Allegedly. We said allegedly. He did it. He allegedly did it. Crazy, bro. I can't even turn on the news. It's just too sensational these days. It's too much. It gets your blood pressure up. It's like, damn, dude. Damn, bro. Bubba. Say less. Oh, fuck. It's not great. We're not doing great. Dog. Bubba is a sick nickname, I'm not gonna lie. If you gotta earn being Bubba, you gotta really give it to him to be Bubba. It's a sick nickname. My grandma had a boyfriend named Bubba for a while, but he was not good. He was not a good man. No, no, no. He was nice to me. Until he wasn't. You never know. You never know. Kind of locking in here. I'm getting in the groove of it. And yet I'm so ready to open a pack. We got to get our first shiny. nothing. Nothing. Big nothing sandwich. Bunnelby. Finally, we got the second Bunnelby. Okay, that's a win. That's a win for us. We've needed that Bunnelby for quite a while. Then, Roman's country. We've completed the Bunnelby family. Let's see. Who else decided to shine? Bell Sprouts. Pages. Do a quick Laparoonie. A Laparino. If you're just tuning in, we got a shiny Bunnelby to complete the Bunnelby family. He will become a Diggersby. There you go. Nice. We only need 4 more on page 1. And some of them are the hardest ones to get. 2 Tepigs, wow. And a Totodile. Gotta get our asses to Area 20 sooner rather than later. I don't think the resets reach this far. Hey, y'all. They do, however, reach some Abras over here. And I believe some of the Ventipedes. Like this one. That would have been cool. But one time we came in here and all 3 of them were shiny. And I didn't know if we had been resetting Area 20 fire starters and this, both of which get about half of Area 5. Or each of which, I suppose is the better way to say that. And so, like, the whole area was shiny. Like, we hadn't gotten many shinies in either of the areas we were actually farming, but this whole area was, like, lit up. You know who I haven't checked in a while? Is that Electrike. The extra Electrike down there. Oh, so clean, dude. That's the best jump over that specific spot I've ever done. Where's Electrike? Oh! Finally, we just completed Electrike's family too. Yes! Alright, dude. That's, hey, that's what I'm talking about. The shiny Dex might be attainable. Let's see this. No way. That's terrifying. Imagine being like a little kid and you got stuck in the park here and you're just being chased down by Whirlipede. You tried to hide in the sewer and he just... Wow. Okay, Electrike is on the next page, I believe. Or this page. There we go. Coming together, you guys. We definitely need to do some farming in Lysander Labs for the Sword Boys. The apes? Well, we got a bunch of apes farming Dratinis on a bench somewhere. They shouldn't be too hard to get as residuals, but they seem to be proving difficult. Alright, let's go do just double check. He didn't look shiny, Froakie, but he might. It does not look shiny. I'm very, very suspicious that Medicham is not shiny for us. Alright, we're switching it up. Switch. Go to Area 20. Get on over to Area 20. Oh, no look, Malamar. What the fuck is happening? Tepig with that luck. Give me a Tepig with that luck, baby. Holy shit, that was nice. That was nice. The Totodile would be even nicer, I'll tell you that much. Wow, wow, wow. Truly an impressive performance so far. So, I mean, we got 3 shinies. I think I've earned a couple pack rips, but just wait in chat. I think I'm all alone in chat unless my connection is ass. Unless my connection is bootay. Hell yeah. We've gotten a truly ridiculous amount of Malamars. Not one Shalfa Malamar, though. A Shalfa Squirtle would make my day. Any Shalfa starter, basically, would make my fucking day. Let's go. We just had a triple hit, though. I mean, I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about that. The Malamar we didn't need, but it was pretty impressive just to come here and get a no-look Malamar. Good sign, hopefully. Where's the other... Where's the... Oh, it's a hippo. It's a hippo. Yup. Oh. Oh. My entire blood pressure changed. Double Dragon. Who remembers that? Double Dragon. Ooh wee. Neither of them shine, of course. couldn't get the free reset in the area. I think it's time for a bonus pack. Or just a pack, because I earned it. 3 shinies deep, not counting any bench shinies. We completed the Electrike family. We completed the Bunnelby family. I think we've earned a pack. Handy dandy rubber bandy. Alright. We're gonna start the day with this 2-pack. Twilight, Masquerade, and Surging Sparks with some Destined Rivals promo cards that I have far too many of. Because they keep putting these 2-packs out. They're very happy about their reprints. Okay, they reprinted Twilight and Surging to hell and back, practically removing half of the value of any of the cards in the set. But that's okay, that means that more people are going to play them, and my Golden Pikachu will go back up. I also am excited to get more chances to hit the Rainbow Chew, which is the only Chew we have not hit in this set. So we're going to obviously start with Surging Sparks. As much as I want to tease you guys, I'll start with Twilight Masquerade. I'm going to rip the Surging Sparks because we together have earned it. Okay. Let's see. Dark Energy. Beautiful. Gorgeous. We love it. Fantastic. So amazing. Wonderful. Ooh-wee. Reverse Hollow. And Reverse Hollow Dusk Ball, but finally there is no hit. It's Iron Crown. Womp to the womp, you guys. Alright, we gotta get another shiny before we rip another pack. Maybe even 2 shinies. I'm feeling a little extra discipline today. Who knows? Squirtle, why can't you shine? Squirtle, why won't you shine? Very rude that Squirtle refuses to shine through. Extremely rude. Okay, I'm gonna take care of the bathroom break before viewers start showing up. And just bench for another minute. Take care of the bathroom break, grab a little snacky snack. Get ready for a nice long stream. Ooh, yeah, I need some water. Thank God my legs are working again. Oh, wow. Oh, someone's here. Hey, I'm back. I was getting a little PB&J. How you doing? Who that? Jill Perrine. Thanks for coming. I was just grabbing a little snack using the bathroom. Katie's here. Welcome back, Katie. Got a little PB&J snack wrap. Having some fun. I realized my water is definitely in my trunk. I picked up water. I was like, looking. Oh, it's my kitchen. That shit is probably very hot in my trunk right now. It's not winter down here in South Florida. It's summer again. We got 2 days of winter, and that's it. It's hot again. Oh. Fuck if it'll ever be cold again. How's everyone doing tonight? Katie, how you doing? What are you shiny hunting tonight? You know, we got the Fennekin. I don't know if you saw, but we did get that Fennekin pretty quickly. So, bench method confirmed. Fuck, why is this orange shit so good? I was never the biggest fan. This was my dad's favorite flavor, was orange marmalade. And I get it sometimes when I'm at the grocery store because it's always on sale. But my favorite jam is blueberry. I like blueberry jam the best. I will say, this month, this specific bottle of orange marmalade has been the best that I've ever had. I don't know if they like put better corn syrup in it or something. Hell yeah. Listen, we deserve the finer things in life, okay? Turbo controllers included. I think I heard a shiny sound. Oh, that'd be crazy if it was an Absol. Fuck, this shit slaps. Oh my god. It's very quickly climbing on my list of favorite jellies. The orange marmalade. I never disliked it. I feel like when something is your parents' favorite, it can't be your favorite. You know what I mean? Then you're just copying. Can you help you with it? Okay, how can I help? Ask and ye shall receive. Just let me know in what way I'm capable of helping. I'm not sure how I might be able to help. What was that? What was that in the middle? It's not there now. Whatever it was, it's not there now. One second. Wait, how do I keep the button? So this is my turbo controller. To keep the button, you press and hold, and then press the button twice. So like if I want A, I press and hold turbo, and then I tap A twice. But I'm not sure how your specific controller might work. Hopefully it's the same as that. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna get back to it. Regular Bulby, regular Squirter. Nothing special. Let me know if my tutorial helped, Katie. I'm curious. Bringing it around town. Also, what are you shiny hunting with your shiny new turbo controller? Is it Fennekin? Probably Fennekin. That would make sense given the context of what we know about yesterday. I feel like far too people use deductive reasoning these days. Was that a shiny sound? Did we hear a shiny sound? Fennekin, I might join you. I'm gonna do some active shiny hunting for a while to earn some extra pack rips. Okay, gotta earn them. Otherwise, what are they worth? And then I will probably join you on the AFK Fennekin hunt at some point, and hop into some TCG Live, which was super fun yesterday. I'm gonna try out some new decks. You hear the shiny sound for me? I wonder where it could be. It's probably a bird or some shit. I'm gonna turn my volume up. I'm not hearing it. It's not Hippotas. It's not Lucario. Ha! Sounds like it's far away. We'll give it a shot. We'll check the buildings. I hate how sporadic my hunger has been recently. So like, I just like put down my sandwich and I'm like, oh, I'm not hungry anymore. 2 minutes later, I'm like, I'm so hungry. What does that mean? I think it's the tapeworm. Probably have some crazy, monstrous tapeworm named like Anderson or something. Mr. Anderson. Just devouring all my good food. Bro, I made the best breakfast this morning. First of all, I was like, you know what? I don't want fried potatoes. I want baked potatoes. I made an extra baked potato because I was extra hungry. Very good. It's very good. Very balanced breakfast. I only made 2 slices of bacon instead of like 100, which is the impulse every day. He's not here. Tell you what. Is it the Weedle? I don't think it's the Weedle. Sometimes there's a Weedle here. Nope. Watch it be one of these Electrics after we finally got the Electric on the other side of Area 5. Ah, ooh. That was a bad pop. It was a bad pop. My spleen! My spleen! How goated are the SpongeBob writers that they put that in a kids show? They just had a guy in the background of every disaster like, my spleen! My leg! I don't even think that was supposed to be for the kids, but we got it. That's why our generation is fucking undefeated. Undefeated. My spleen! I swear to God, every time I get in an accident, it's the first thing I say when I get out of the car. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, my leg! My spleen! Unfortunately, sometimes your spleen doesn't make it. Nope. What a trip, dude. No, I don't know if... Maybe we're just tripping, dude. Maybe we're having mental hallucinations. For free, dude? For free? Free hallucinations? Oh my god. Color me interested. Maybe it's this guy that likes to shine. This dude all the way over here. I'll check on the Pat Rats. The Pat Rats. Here on TCG Pat Rats. I don't know, Katie. I think we're having free hallucinations for free. The best kind of hallucinations. Nope. 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 And nada. Run from me. Flee from me. Mortal Pat Rat. Let me know how we doing in the chat, you guys. What are we shiny hunting tonight? What are the objectivos? How were our days? Did anyone do something fun this fine Saturday? Guys, Saturday is an ancient word. It comes from the ancient Greek word for no work. Saturnius. Okay. And it's a famous story behind the day of Satyrs is that one day the satyrs, the fawns of the forest, they all came together and they sat on top of the king. They sat on his face, and the joy that it brought to the king, it made him decide to give everyone the day off. It's a true story. How many cards do I have? In real life or in the game or what? In real life, probably millions. Maybe even gazillions. I have far too many cards. Not enough ones that are worth money, of course. Just the cheap 2-cent, 3-cent cards. Millions of those. So many. I have boxes of cards. So each ETB of each set is rapidly filled. Some of them aren't. You know, some of them are not filled yet. Luckily, some sets give us 2 alternate ETBs, like Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces got 2 ETBs, so you get 2 of them. Lucario, Gardevoir for Mega Evolutions. But yeah, I mean, the bulk definitely comes quicker than the cards of value, you know, and it's not like the bulk is selling like hotcakes. There are people that buy bulk, but what they're aiming to do is they're aiming to get cards that they can resell for $3 or $4 from you for 15 cents. And so I don't go out of my way to sell my bulk to people who are going to profit immensely off of it. Maybe one day I'll have some spare time and I could profit immensely off of my bulk. Who knows? Or maybe it can just sit there for hundreds of years until they find me mummified in a sarcophagus made out of Pokemon cards. And And broken dreams. Like, come on, guys. I don't know what we're doing anymore. We're having fun. We're having fun. The other half of my peanut butter and jelly sandwich is calling me. It's calling to me. It's speaking to me from the other side of the room. It's like, come and pick me up and eat the rest of me. And I am having trouble coming up with reasons to resist temptation. Maybe if I could use the force. Guys, it's working. Guys, it's working. It's not working. I was wrong. It's not working. How many of us have tried to use the force before? Every time. All the time. I'm constantly trying to unlock it. Literally all the peanut butter was in that bite. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. Although, very important discovery that I made at some point in my life is that the peanut butter that's made with honey and not corn syrup, much more smoother. Much more smoother. It goes down. I like crunchy peanut butter. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't get stuck to your mouth the same way. You don't end up like a dog, smacking your lips and just struggling to breathe. I wonder who invented corn syrup. Probably Mr. Alfred Corn of the Corn Dynasty. Of course, the black sheep of the Corn family changed the C to a K and started the band Corn. Still wanting to promote the family business, but not wanting to do so directly. He wanted to rebel a little bit, but he needed to maintain his stake in the family holdings by participating in the corn business. Which is best to live in Florida? Well, I've only ever lived down here in South Florida. So I don't know how it is to live up in North Florida or Central Florida, but I have visited. And I very much enjoyed visiting the areas around Orlando. But it is also very urban up there. It's a lot like Miami. It's a city. And then there's a lot of like more wild places in Florida. So if you like wilderness, there are some beautiful places in Central Florida and North Florida with like beautiful rivers. There's one river called the Silver River that I've always wanted to visit. Might take a trip up there this winter, just for the fuck of it. And apparently there are invasive species of monkeys that have colonized the riverbanks. They shot like some movie with monkeys there. I don't know if it was Planet of the Apes or something in like the 60s or 70s or 80s. And then like the monkeys escaped and they made baby monkeys. And you can't exterminate monkeys. Like, they look like us. Like, what are we, you can't, nobody's gonna agree to that job. Like, oh yeah, I need you to get rid of the thousands of beautiful monkeys. Nobody wants to do that job, so they just left the monkeys there. I thought that was a shiny. And I really want to go to that river because the water's like crystal clear. So yeah, so it just depends on what you like, because if you want to live in like a big city with all the hustle and bustle and nightclubs and everything, like Orlando, Miami, or Tampa. I think like Tallahassee has a the thing is Tallahassee, Jacksonville, I think Orlando too very much are like college cities. So in Gainesville, so unless you're going and you're around those ages, you don't really want to move to those cities. Especially, you know, like if you're moving to the city for nightlife and you're older than college age, like you don't really want to be out here partying with college students and like getting beat up or like shot at or whatever in Orlando. So people move down to Miami for that sort of, I guess, the nightlife, the South Beach nightlife, and I don't know, to pay more in rent, really, because the city is beautiful. Like, don't get me wrong, the city is gorgeous. There's so much life here. There's so much to do. You should probably start practicing Spanish if you want to move to South Florida. But North Florida has a lot more of a variety in different places you could live. In Central Florida. So like Central Florida, like I was saying, has a lot of beautiful wilderness that you wouldn't expect. And I don't know a lot about the West Coast. I hear a lot of good things about Naples, but it's a rather dull life at Naples. It's a hotel city. It's basically just beaches and hotels there. And it's just a chill way of life. The Keys are amazing if you like drinking. A lot of Keys people, their whole life is one big blackout. And more power to them. For some reason, they all live forever. I don't even... The cirrhosis of the liver does not happen there. They just live until their 80s or 90s. You're drinking everything in sight every day of their lives. I don't understand. And they smoke so much cigarettes down there. They're all in perfect health. It's crazy. But I guess the sea air or something keeps them healthy. And so that Keys life is very laissez-faire, you know. Blase, c'est la vie, all these French words. They're just living it. But it is like, you know, the most dangerous place to be during those hurricanes. Hardest places to evacuate. That's the other thing, is you got to keep in mind that we do have different climate than you might be used to. The humidity gets to some people. Like, I have an ex-girlfriend who moved out of Florida, and like her hair is so much easier to manage now because she grew up in this humid environment. She never knew her hair could be straight without straightening it. It was just always very curly. And she's like, I never want to come back because of my hair. I'm like, okay. Well, I miss you and your hair. But anyways, so there's a lot of different things. There's a lot of different things going on. I hear a lot of good things about the city of Tampa right now. Tampa, I've had a lot of friends go up and live there for years, not just months. And they settled pretty well up there. But most Miami people end up coming back to Miami or going to New York. Yeah, I mean, if you want to live somewhere rural, there's an infinite amount of that as well in Central and Northern Florida. But I couldn't begin to tell you, like, the names of those towns. I just, you know, I drive through them every time I leave the state. I look at the pretty cows and the pastures and such. Barn houses. But I think all of Florida has very nice places to live, I will say. That's why all the old people come here. To retire. Oh, and if you're like of age for all of that, those retirement communities are so rowdy. They have like crazy things that go on in those retirement communities. It's absolutely scary, but they have fun. They're all swingers apparently. Like what? So, and when my dad got old, he didn't want to go to a home, of course. and I wanted to take care of him. But I did talk to him like, Dad, you sure you don't want to be in a community with a lot of people? I hear that they're all crazy sex parties all the time. And he was like, Trevor, no, I've had too much trouble with women my whole life. And like, I'm done with that shit. Oh my god. That was a funny moment. The nurses and I, we laughed. That was a good one. My dad was the king of the unexpected punchline. Like, we think we're having a serious conversation, and he'll put everybody on the floor laughing with just 2 sentences. Okay, so I will say one other city that I hear a lot of good things about is like Port St. Lucie. Apparently a lot of people settle down there. But also that's kind of like an elderly city. There's a lot of old people there. And there are some cities to avoid. I think Sweetwater, Florida is like a secret. It's like a headquarters of Scientology or the Mormons or something, and you just don't want to go there, period. They're like watching you the whole time. I saw an internet documentary about it. And then I saw Meat Canyon also talk about it. I'm just like, damn, dude, I go through that city all the time. I don't want to be on no cult's radar. Not saying shit about the people who worship the religions, but I think that city is like a cult city from the documentary. It looks like it's very scary. Very scary. So I'm avoiding that one on my road trips from now on. Then again, I don't know, dude. You know, I'm in my 30s. Like, I'm still trying to figure shit out. Maybe it's time to join a cult, you guys. Like, maybe it's time to really commit and join a cult. You think the Scientologists would like me? I bet you I got the highest thetan levels. Ooh, I got all the thetans. And then I could meet Tom Cruise. He's a cool guy. Guy does all of his own stunts. I mean, what's not to love? He's so tiny. He's so tiny. They have a Scientology building like on the way to downtown that's just empty all the time, and it's very scary to me. I'm just like, yo, how do you build a whole building just to stand there? That's you gotta have a lot of money to do that, bro. And then, but also, like, what's inside of the building? Like, do they have cool stuff and nobody's using it, like a slide and a jacuzzi, and maybe I go inside and I could just squat? I gotta get over the squatter mentality. I have a home now. I don't need to find new places to squat. Man, this Area 20 does not want to shine. We were having some good luck, and then we came to Area 20. It's always up and down here. I hope I gave valuable information about the potential move to Florida. I tried. I tried my best. Come on. Yeah. That I could help. How's the turbo controller doing? Might be about to put mine to work. If the Chikorita had shined like that, I would have probably shed like a single tear of pain. Okay, good. I'm glad you got it working. Now your hands are free for other activities like knitting and chopping onions. Those are Katie's favorite hobbies now. I will hear no further suggestions. That's all she does ever. She knits and she chops the onions. She doesn't even shed a single tear. Why is it that some onions make you cry and some onions don't? That always confuses me. Sometimes I'm like, oh damn, dude, I'll never cry. And then I get one onion that's just like, oh! Okay, we're gonna get the shiny right now. What? Hold up. Hold up. What? I just got a tingle. I literally just got a spidey sense. Why did my spidey sense just tingle? Yeah, that's right, you guys. I'm this universe's Spider-Man. That's why we're so fucked. I'm just really lazy. I don't want to be out there swinging on webs. Okay, I got tired of that shit. Makes me nauseous. I mean, okay, so could we be mad at Spider-Man if he just decided that, like, you know, swinging on webs wasn't for him in our universe? Like, would that be his fault? Is he allowed to have a life without Spider-Manning? I don't think so. I think he needs to step it the fuck up and be Spider-Man for us. He doesn't get a choice, okay? The god Anansi of the spider realm gave him these powers for a reason, and with great power comes great responsibility. That's what his uncle said. Okay, it's not like he can give his powers to the next guy by biting them. Hold up. Why can't he give his powers to the next guy by biting them? Think about it. What's stopping him from just biting someone and doubling it and passing it to the next guy? How did he get his powers? The spider bit him, right? Coca-Cola all day. But like Mexican Coke is the only one that I really want to drink because it has real sugar. I'm so tired of drinking soda with fructose corn syrup and that awful feeling in your throat afterwards. Like you just sucked off the entire YMCA bathroom. Awful. No, but the Mexican Coke, it's so much better. It has real sugar and they have like a different spice profile for Latin America, so it's like a little zestier. Also, Mexican Fanta slaps. It's so much lighter. It's so much light. I don't know how to explain it, but it tastes like it could actually be made out of oranges, and it's probably not. But what it is made out of is sugar and water, which is what I would expect to be in my drink, is sugar and water, instead of like 40 chemicals and fucking aspartame and shit. I'm good on that. Pepsi. So Pepsi is good, but only at Pepsi restaurants. You feel me? Pepsi is only good at Pepsi restaurants, like Taco Bell. And otherwise, you know, it's not the same. And Wild Cherry Pepsi is also good. I will say, Wild Cherry Pepsi is probably the thing they've done the most right in the entire PepsiCo. That shit slaps. But no, I've always been a Coca-Cola guy. Which do you prefer, Pepsi or Coke? Or neither? She's like, I don't drink. I'm only intake by filter feeding. Fine dining and there's a wait. There's a what? A Capriotti's near you? What's a Capriotti's? Is that a restaurant? Sounds like a fantastic restaurant, not gonna lie. Capriotti's. Capriotti's. A sub shop. Oh, I don't know if I've ever heard of it. Capriotti's. Super shop. They got some really good subs in my part of South Florida. I think both of these are owned by the same company, Hopes. But there's Outrageous subs by Dadeland, and then More Interior in Kendall, the suburbs, aka the Hood. A-Rod calls Kendall the Hood. Word up! Represent Kendall! He's not wrong. So my joke about that is that he's only partially wrong, because in Kendall they've subdivided the Hood to every 2nd and 7th Avenue, and that slaps with people from Kendall. Like, they know it's true because all of our plugs are on those numbered avenues. Okay, you just can't find them elsewhere. But in the More Interior part of the Hood is another Hope sub shop that is legendary in South Florida called Hungry Bear. Just saying it makes me salivate. However, I think in recent years they've changed managers, and it wasn't as thick. It wasn't as thick the last time I went up in Hungry Bear. The same dude seems to run Outrageous though, so that one was the same. I had one of those a couple weeks ago. Fucking literally Outrageous subs. Like, and that's a good thing. If someone calls their restaurant Outrageous, I want to look at that sandwich and be like, God damn! Hold up, is this even reasonable? It needs to be outrageous. I'm just saying, dude. That's a name that needs to be earned. Okay, it's like a Purple Heart medal. You can't get it without doing the thing. The sub shop is all over. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look up Capriotti's. Capriotti's. Yeah, but what part of the country are you? That's the thing. Capriotti sandwich shop. Hold up. Oh no, they don't have them in Miami. They have one in South Beach. That's got to be. Oh, it's permanently closed. Permanently closed. Permanently closed in Hollandale Beach. Permanently closed in Sunrise, Fort Lauderdale. That's not good. Get wrecked. Nah, the closest. Permanently closed in Sarasota. Holy shit, dude. Okay, the closest one is in Cape Coral. Fort Myers. That's funny. They don't have any in Orlando. They have a couple up north of there. Like, the Tampa, Tarpon Springs area has 3 Capriottis. It seems like the city you want to move to if you want your Capriottis is Tampa. There you go. I've decided your next move in life simply by finding you the sub shops. It's a great criteria. Yeah, honestly, it's the best criteria. Truly a wise person you are, kid. I wonder why all the ones on this side of Florida are closed. I feel like Italian doesn't do as well in South Florida, in the Latin American side of South Florida. But we like Cuban food, Venezuelan food, ooh-wee. Peruvian food slaps, Ecuadorian food slaps, Colombian food, oh! Dominican food, oh wow. Yeah, we got a lot of... See, that's the thing. Italian food can't compete with a lot of the island food. I'll say that much. Like, Italian food is the greatest food in Europe. And then you come down to El Caribe, and it's just like jerked food, delicious spices. Eat that, motherfucker. Curry chicken. Like, oh. They don't call it the West Indies for nothing. They found flavor here that they didn't even know existed. They were looking for Indian spices. They found spices, all right. And spicy Latina women I actually think that they had to invent Latino women. They had made those. The conquistadors. It was the accidental byproduct of terrible, terrible things. The conquest. What's my favorite food that I like? All my favorite food is food that I cook. I don't know. Nobody knows my taste buds like I do. But my super famous, super secret recipe are my Vegeta fajitas. They are Super Saiyan. They're amazing. I love my Vegeta fajitas. And they keep me fed, dude. I make fantastic like mango habanero tacos as well. That's on the list. I thought I would have popped. I would have popped and I would have pooped. I would have pooped. Pop-a-dop-dop. I love a good baked potato. All the way. Whatever you can put on it, I'll take. Love me a good baked potato. That was my favorite food for many years. If I would get asked that, like on a test or something at school, I would put baked potato. It's a sick food. It's a great food. A nice steak and a baked potato. Oh. But that's the thing. These days, it's harder and harder to get you a nice steak without breaking the bank. You go to the grocery store, and it's like, I might as well have gone to a restaurant. $70 for a steak, I could pay $20 for at Flanagan's. It's crazy. Absolutely nuts. I guess they buy the steaks in bulk. I don't fucking know anymore. I don't know anymore. The food prices are so high. It's very scary. It's very scary. Like when I saw, okay, so I was in Costco and I've been a Costco member for like a month, but I hadn't shopped for the milk in there, and I went in there, and the whole like 2-gallon thing of milk was $2.50. I was like, I was trying to grab all the milk I can. I was like, crazy, dude. Out here paying $5 a gallon at every other store. Yeah, it's hard out here. It's hard out here for a Florida man. I used to like the Fairlife milk, and I only liked it slightly less when I saw the leaked videos of the animal abuse that was happening on Fairlife Farms. And because that milk is just so good. It's like ultra filtered. It's got 3 times as much protein and half as much sugar and fat. It's just good. It's like a protein shake just by drinking milk. However, they raised the prices of those half a fucking gallon bottles to $7 or $7.99. I'm like, this abuse is too much. Those cows deserve free. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can only do it one way or another, man. I'm serious. Like, if you're gonna treat those cows poorly, like, that milk better be dirt cheap. And if you want $7 for a liter of milk, if you're gonna make me do the metric system, it better be the best treated cows of all time. Those cows better be fed steak. Hold up. No, I said what I said. Feed the cow steak, and then they'll be super cows. And they'll develop intelligence, and then we can't eat them. Damn, bro. Do you think cows would be fun to talk to? I would love to have a talking cow. It's a great animal to talk. Don't tell me it's dark outside. Motherfucker, where does the day go? Where did the time go? I really don't like that it gets dark so early. It's not okay. The daylight saving times thing is stupid. Saving time for who? It's not how time works. We literally cannot save time. That's what happens when you let non-science people do science things. Be right back. Okay. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'm gonna keep babbling. One way or another, I'm gonna keep on babbling. For all the people that watch this later. Or just for me, who knows. I am gonna get my AC remote real quick. Where did the time go? Oh, double Noibat. I mean Noivern. They made the Wyvern Pokemon before they made a Turkey Pokemon. Or a Moose Pokemon. Wait. Wait a second. Is there a Moose? No, there's a reindeer Pokemon. Where's the Stantler representation in the Christmas packs? Y'all. Man, Area 20 has been rather stingy with us. Just throwing us Malamas. The Lumi Cat. Alright, whichever shiny it is, the next shiny we get, we're switching it up. I thought perhaps that Squirtle may have shined for us. Yeah. Oh, free reset though. Free reset shiny though? Nope. Nope. Ugh. So surprised we haven't seen it like that in all this time. Uncanny. I don't know, dude. Area 20 doesn't seem to want to shine anymore for us right now. It gave us the Malamar, like, first telly, and then it's like, nope. That is all you get. I will shine no more. Oh, I would take an Aggron. I think we need one more of the Hippodons. Squirtle, Totodile, Charmander, definitely not. Give me something. Give me a Central Shalfa. Give me something. Ugh. Nothing spawning over here. Trippy. We just need to get one shiny here. Bound to happen. It's bound to happen eventually. Like monkeys with a typewriter. Eventually they will break the typewriter. That's how the saying goes. Fuck. Thought that was a Shalfa for a second. A Shalfa Feriados. Who will be the first to shine? Don't do it to me. There's no way that's a Shalfa. I mained a shiny area though, so I should know what it looks like. Right, I grow tired of this grind. We're gonna need to get a shiny real quick, or else gonna reach into the game. I'm gonna smack somebody. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. Free me from this torment. Area 20 hates us. Area 20, prove to me that you don't hate us right now with a shiny fire starter. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm so tangled in my cables. Tangled in the Cables is like the millennial version of Lost in the Sauce. Man, episode 1 of Smiling Friends was so dark. It was great. Mr. Boss is terrifying, first of all. Terrifying character. Good. might take a little break from the stream in a second. Go for a little walk just to get the blood pumping and everything. Wake myself up. 'Cause I'm kind of getting a little exhausted of this repetitive grind right here. I didn't go outside, so I didn't do any night or daytime activities. Maybe a walk would get me on the right tip to continue streaming late into the night, is what I'm thinking. I definitely need some fresh air. I'm here at the computer for far too long. Far too long. But I gotta get the shiny. I gotta get this shiny first. I'm committed. So I'll go until I get my first Area 20 shiny. Since Malamar. I'll take a little break and I'll be back. Probably go out and get myself like a nice treat or something. Come back with refreshed energy. Who knows? Maybe I run over Santa Claus and I get recruited to be the next Santa Claus, like Tim Allen in the film known as The Santa Claus. Who knows? You never know. You never know. Swear to God, these Pokemon need to get a life. These damn Pokemon need to get a life. You never know. No way, it's that easy to respawn them? Maybe that's a better way to spawn Charmanders than... It's that easy to respawn that Charmander. I'm gonna try that way for a bit. Nah, too much work. This will end up being the most efficient way. Area 20 is not being generous tonight, dude. Sucking all the life out of me. But will it give something back? Will it give me something in return? Or is it just gonna break my heart and leave me roasted in toast? We'll find out. I didn't even have to crouch. What's up, Katie? Welcome back. I'm still trying to get this area 20 shiny. Might take a little brief break if I do and go for a walk to get the blood going again. Because this hunt just sucked all the life out of me. I gotta tell you. I feel myself deflating like those anti-drug commercials from when we were kids. And besides, I didn't do anything really physical today. Oh, you know what? I did work out legs. I completely forgot about my leg workout that depleted me. I was so messed up after my leg workout. I had to take my injection. I realized, like, oh no, this is gonna get bad if I don't inject this week. But I'm feeling better. That's how much better I'm feeling. I guess I forgot about the old noodle legs. I am, however, immensely drained of my energy by this hunt. It makes me want to close my eyes and just slumber until true love's first kiss finds me, like Romeo. I mean, like Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty? I would be Sleeping Beauty. Let me say. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. No, I probably just need to get my blood pumping through my body. Get some oxygen moving through my brain. I'll feel better. However, I'm here until I get my first shiny. I ain't no quitter. I ain't no quitter. To a point. There may become a point where we say, you know what? Might have to quit. We've been there. We've been there. Yeah. Fucking hell. What a grind this has been. I think we need to see the Malamars too, because if we don't see the Malamars, look how much of a struggle this has been without seeing all the extra Malamars and shit. Like, I'm just starting to wonder if someone stole my shiny charm, to be honest. Like, reached up in my pocket, grabbed my shiny charm. Yeah, I need a walk, dude. I need a walk. I need some fresh air. Shouldn't be this tired. Oh, you know what? I don't think I slept very well last night, though. Thinking about it. Tossed and turned all night. One of those full moon or no moon nights. You feel the magnets. The magnets are everywhere, people. I love that the big guy is obsessed with magnets this month. It's so funny. He loves magnets. He hates magnets, actually. He thinks that if you drop magnets in water, that the magnet dies. I'm alive. For how long, I don't know, but I'm alive. We're cursed. The Area 20 curse. That's like the first Alpha Scrafty I've seen there in so long. No. We'll get some Cuban coffee or something. Maybe just actually sleep would be another option. If I was a normal human being. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, okay? I tell you what. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna be back within the hour. All hopped up on brown bean juice. Okay, here's my Hail Mary. I'm gonna go to Area 5. See if all my shiny luck goes somewhere I need. Just gonna tell you around the map. Give it some time to think about its life choices, you know. Who will be the next to shine for us? Not Pichu. Maybe Chester. Can I get a red lobster? Watch we get the Gibble. I would be pretty satisfied. I don't know about you guys. I would be pretty satisfied with a Gibble. Kangaskhan would do it for me. A Krokorok would do it for me. Regular Gibble. Alpha Eevee, no shiny though. That would have been cool. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Finally getting the gas would be nice. An onyx? Perhaps an onyx will shine for us. We haven't seen one shiny onyx. I'm losing faith. I'm not gonna lie, I'm losing faith. I don't know. Maybe we've been cursed. That Squirtle does look a little weird. It's sitting down. Do one more reset. One more reset. The Hail Mary. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back around 8:30 or 9. Gotta get out of the chair. Gotta get out of the chair and move my derriere. It would be crazy if we get a shiny on our self-proclaimed last check. But I don't think so. It's teleporting. Alright. I am going to take a break. Not feeling super hot. I'm going to go try to feel a little better. Get some fresh air, walk a little bit, maybe get a snack. I'll be back around 8:30 or 9 to open our holiday season box and some more packs. And hopefully this repeat ball gets earned. Gonna leave this bad boy benching because we are running out of time until Tuesday. And we got quite a bit of things to get from here. So, until I come back, I hope you guys have a good dinner time. I hope you guys have a good shiny hunt. And I'll see you all a little later. Sayonara. Oh, you know what? Never mind, I don't need to pull away anymore. I got the thing right here. It's the future, you guys. Alright, like I said, 8:30 or 9 we'll be back. Don't you worry. Saturday night is for the streams.